Hello, my dear students. Today we'll be talking about a very beautiful poem, The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. In a minute or two, we'll discuss the summary of the poem. I'll try to cover as many points I can cover in this short video. So let's begin. The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost, you must remember, is a metaphorical poem. What is a metaphorical poem? A poem where we're making a comparison. Now, further in the summary, you'll get to know what comparison are we actually making. So, as we read through the poem, we see that the poet is in the forest. He's just walking by in the forest, and he comes to a road where the road divides into two parts. That is, there is a diversion happening. Now, the moment he reaches a point where the road separates, he tries and observes both the roads, and he notices that somewhat both the roads have been walked upon, but one of the roads seems to be walked upon more in comparison to the other one. So here is a comparison being made, that is a metaphor coming into the picture about our life choices, about the decisions we make in our life. A lot of times in your life, you're supposed to make a decision. It could be what language to choose in your school. It could be about which sports to choose. It could be about what career to pursue in the future. Just making decisions. And when the poet is there, he has to make a decision as to should he walk on the road where a lot of people had walked upon, or should he take the risk and take the unconventional path. He should the poet is in a lot of stress and a lot of dilemma, and he comes to a conclusion as to I would like to take the road which has not been traveled upon more. So the poet takes the road which was not discovered. He takes a risk in his life. And here, as I told you, the roads are being compared to our life's choices, and the poet's decision of taking the unconventional road is talking about the risk which he took. And how in our life also, we're just because we are in a society, we're asked or we're supposed to take decisions which everybody is taking, and there is this little ick in our heart, a little bit of fear in our heart, that should we take the road, should we take the decision which is very risky, which is very new, what if the outcome is not in our favor. And the poet is also exactly having those kind of dilemmas, and when he has already taken the decision, even then also he's thinking, am I really sure of this? Because it's not possible that one day I can come back and take the other road. How in life there are certain decisions which can't be undone. Exactly, that is the mindset of the poem, the mindset of the poet. So that is how the poem, revolves around our decisions, our choices, and how we should not be afraid to take, unconventional paths and unconventional decisions. It's okay. And then in the end, there is this very beautiful line which you will read. I would appreciate if you can comment down below that line. And then, it talks about how is the poet really satisfied with his choice, or is he regretting his choice. So there's a little bit of hint of regret as well, but 90% of it is coming out as, a positive outcome, that he's proud of the choice he made. So yeah, that's about the poem. There are a lot of other, aspects of the poem which I would like to discuss, but this was just like a demo. Do let me know if you're interested into, getting to know more about this poem, if you're interested into the key elements of it, if you're interested in talking about the theme of this poem and all of that. We can even talk about the literary devices used in the poem. But for all of that, I'll need your support and I'll need your suggestions. If you're really interested into getting to know this poem more, please comment down below. Thank you so much for joining with me today. Have a great day. Bye, kids.